Do you mind flying up a little bit, and then maybe we can get, maybe it's getting caught up on some sediment there. Yeah, that's good.
Alright, you can start the ship moving again, Aaron.
Okay, I'm gonna start tracking east.
Tracking due east.
Ish, yeah? Sound okay?
Oh yeah.
Alright, bridge nav. Can I have a 40-meter step 090? Thank you.
Aaron, are we currently on a slope?
Yes.
Yes, to our viewers, we are on a slope. And
Not quite steep at the moment, but we're gonna be on a steeper slope.
oh wow. And we've gotten this question before, but how do fish react to these lights? It really seems to vary depending on the species of fish.
There's
Some
the sea
seem
pig
to.
with the lasers.
Mm-hmm.
All right, that's good.
Some seem to be attracted to the lights, while others seem to move away from them. But in other cases, they seem quite indifferent. So, and we've got no indication that the lights do any sort of damage, temporary or permanent, or otherwise, to the fish.
That bubble can over the porch.
Yeah, sorry.
Certainly, sea pigs are kind of spooky.
I don't think our watch has seen a sea pig yet.
We just passed one.
Oh, we just passed
Yeah,
one? Oh.
I'm sure we'll find more. This is their preferred
habitat.
Yes.
And what's so special about the sea pig?
They're just a really hysterical looking sea cucumber.
Especially when rolling. That's their best.
Well, that works for me.
So these are anemones.
USBL is worse than confetti.
Can we zoom in on the one right at the lasers?
Yeah, go ahead, video.
It looks like a fly trap. But these are a little bit different than the ones we were seeing in shallower depths. They don't have the bumpy stalk.
Also seems a little more pale in color, right?
Agreed, yeah, not as orange. Great, thank you.
Okay, full wide.
And there's some white crabs. Look at that, there's some hard rock.
Yep, those are all on a very subtle outcrop of rock.
Let's do a little pilot switch here.
Roger that. What are these kind of reddish hairballs looking?
That's what we just collected, I believe. The one right next to the lasers?
The one with the red lasers.
Oh,
there.
to the right. I believe, well, we can zoom. It might be an
Go ahead and zoom.
anemone.
You go ahead and zoom in there. That's good.
Yeah, I'd say that's probably a burrowing anemone.
Oh.
And there's a nice shot of the sea pen we just got, or the soft coral. I'm not certain
come back
about
with
its
their video.
species. So, up. Okay, so I'm still keeping my eyes out for that first coral that we were thinking about before all the mud got in our way.
Go ahead and push in a little bit there, video, past the circle. Yeah.
Can we have a zoom on that tall white sea pen to,
Sure.
to the left?
Go ahead and start your zoom there, video. That's good. Stirring up the ground a little bit. Go ahead and push on in a bit there, more video.
It looks like its polyps are pulled in.
Nice. Let's see.
Is this something he'd be interested in?
There's a little bit of live polyp there.
So
Bring down a little wide video. That's good.
Roger. We have Gary Williams on board from the California Academy of Sciences. He's an expert in sea pens, and he believes that this genus is Prototillum. We are standing by to see if he is interested in a sample or not.
Unless I thruster wash it for you. Go ahead and come wide video.
Good size.
A good size. Are we in a position to make a collection, or are we
Sure.
moving? We could.
We can collect this for sure.
Okay.
You want to stop?
How big was that ship move? When it's halfway through a ship move. Okay, go ahead and stop it.
Bridge nav. Hold position, please.
Would Gary like the full sea pen or
Where'd it
a
go?
snip? I'm not sure if they're going to slurp it or cut it.
I think this one looks a little bit harder.
Okay.
You say, Mike? Probably slurp still. Take a piece and slurp.
He's Gary's interested
Depends
in
how
the
big a piece they
whole
want. I don't want
sea
to jam
pen.
it in the hose.
Yeah.
Get that whole sea pen.
So what was that, Caitlin?
Gary's interested in the whole sea pen?
Oh,
The
yeah.
whole pen.
Yes. It's quite long.
Getting feisty on the last dive.
Yeah. Sorry, it's going to be an ugly
I
landing.
think we're going to have to put that in a box then. I'm sure that'll get stuck in the hose.
Yeah.
Mm.
Let's try here. I'm holding here for a minute. Soup.
Actually, not what I want it to do.
I forgot about dinner relief.
Science team, do you think that if we turned the lights off down here, we would see anything that was bioluminescent or that would glow? That's a question from one of our viewers.
At these depths, I don't think so.
Yeah, it's like
We're just waiting for the mud cloud to clear.
Starting to see it. Hmm? The step that we were on? Yeah, it was. Yeah. It's okay.
sorry, it wasn't this coral. I'll cut it right at the mud,
Yeah, that sounds like a good plan.
and then yeah, like I said, I think it'll have to go in a box.
Okay.
Do you want the peduncle of this too? Do we need to cut it?
Well, that's the part that's buried in the mud.
Yeah, I can try and.
I think for the
How brittle is it? I could put it in the jaws and just spin it a bit and try and pull it up.
pull it out. Yeah, give that a go. I believe, though, he just really needs the polyps for the identification, not so much the peduncle.
All right.
Okay, well, if we don't need that, I'll just cut it because I won't beat it up as much then.
Okay, let's do that. The peduncle is basically the part that keeps the pen in the mud, for everyone who doesn't know what that word means. It's the way I think about it, it's almost like your hair follicle.
Thank you, Sage, for that excellent explanation. I think that was nice.
Zoom in there, video.
That was Caitlin.
Do we sound the
Okay.
same?
No,
over now.
I'm
Over
sorry.
anymore? Is
I
that-
don't know what I'm.
All right, a little less zoom.
Thank you, Caitlin.
You're
Good
welcome.
there. Thanks.
I'm working on my Sage voice.
I wanted to take the credit, but
And the
she's
bubble
been so
cam
good
see
to me.
anything?
Oh, yeah.
I don't know what I'm looking at. There we go. And you want as much of it as I can get.
Yes, please.
Nice.
Excellent.
Okay, full wide.
A rack back here. So where do we want to put this? It's going to be... It's quite long. Do you want to do toolbox or do you want to do starboard?
Do you want a larger box, maybe?
You guys care where you put it? Like a larger box is easier for me if you're, I don't know if you're trying to save them.
Okay, we can do forward bio box lambda if you want.
Yeah, forward would be easiest and quickest.
Forward would be
Sounds good.
All right, I'm full rack back here.
And down the road on this dive, I believe this can be shared with other specimens. The box
out.
can be.
You rack back all the way, are you?
Yeah, I'm all the way rack back.
Yep.
I know, they're so good.
Close it.
Yeah, coming in. We might need to.
Got lots more stuff in there.
Those heaves are.
What? What are you looking at?
I was looking at those heaves there on Argus cam.
Oh. Big.
Yeah.
A 15,000 pound one. Oh, that's broken then. All right.
Cool.
All right, 046 science.
Yep.
Awesome, thank you.
Coming up.
Ready, set?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Do you want to get
problem.
back out in front before I move it?
You can go ahead and start a ship move. It'll take us a while to get up there. I need to start moving anyway.
Okay, bridge nav.
Coming forward. We need to.
Can I have a 20 meter step bearing 090?
Coming out. All right, I'm coming up here.
Yep.
There's a
Coming
rolling
into the
sea
down
pig.
camera.
There's a rolling sea pen. I spotted it. Or not a sea pen, sorry, sea pig.
They're all over down here.
Rolling out of the frame.
Oh, bye, rolling sea pig.
Look how shiny that cable is. Gorgeous. Coming up. What do you think, Mike? Should we increase the gain on Argus on the sonar? I think it's deceivingly low.
Yeah, sure. You got it over there.
Yeah.
You want to talk me through
You
it?
can give it to me if you want, or Aaron.
Whoa, what is that to the left to the
Whoa.
lasers?
Phosphorus.
Yeah. There's a one that says gain
Yep.
plus gain, so you hover over Argus. There, I think we're safe now, but
Can we zoom on this coral, please?
yeah, definitely.
Oh, sorry.
All right, video, go ahead.
So this is a black coral. And I believe it's bathypathes, but it's just a yellow color. Normally you see them, the polyps are orange. But what I learned yesterday from Gary Williams was that this species of black coral is the deepest of all corals.
Wow.
And if you were to remove all those polyps, it's actually the skeletal structure that's black, giving them their name black corals.
Go ahead and come wide, video. Yeah.
Wow, beautiful.
So
Yeah.
it's selected over, it's blue.
Okay.
I hit it. Does that indicate that it's doing anything?
Yep. So you kind of select it that way, and then you,
I think, yeah, an eel pout.
What was that little fish?
yeah.
I think it's an eel pout.
Bridge nav.
Oh, there's another black
Can I
coral.
have another step, same bearing?
Yeah.
Hey, Lounge, does Gary believe that this yellow coral is a Bathypathes patula, or might it be something different?
That's a good point, yeah.
Look at that yellow.
Thank you. What is that bright yellow above the
Yeah.
lasers? Can we zoom in on that?
Go ahead.
Cool.
That's crazy
Wow.
cool.
Wow. I don't even have a good guess.
Wow.
Yeah.
Anemones of some sort, but they might be
they're on-
growing on like a dead stalk of a coral or a sea.
Mm.
That's pretty cool.
Thank you. And then below this, there was a single stalked.
Oh yeah,
Yes, can we zoom on that?
sure.
This is so fun for us. We've never been at this depth, so that's why we're zooming on everything.
Of course.
What are you? I believe this might be a black coral as well. Just trying to like see through the polyps and. But it's interesting, it doesn't have much top. Oh, I might get some feedback from the lounge. Go ahead.
Do you mind if I keep moving? Caitlin? All right, go ahead and come wind their video.
What does he think about collecting that single stalked one? Is it, I've never seen anything like that.
Would you guys like us to sample
It's,
that?
it's amazing. Okay. Herc, can we please collect that coral right above the lasers?
Sure. Sure thing. Are you full wide their video?
Hold position, please.
Great, thank you.
Should I bring it back?
That was a 40 meter again.
That was 20 meters. He just about finished it up though. And I have no idea where you are. And then
I'm pretty much under. I think I'll be all right.
Okay.
Just want to pick and slurp it.
Yeah, do you guys,
this-
how big you want?
This, could you cut it and then slurp it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'll cut it and then just take off and
Yeah,
get it in the jar on the fly.
sure thing.
Zoom in there, video. Look up a bit.
Yeah. Can you still see that?
Kind of. Sometimes this actually gets good contrast. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's nicer. Nice. Nice.
All right, full wide video. Yeah,
Okay.
just
Coming
pick
up.
up and get clear, and we'll stuff it in the.
Yeah. I'm also gonna give it a shake too.
You fly. I'm gonna play with the suction jar.
Sure.
Oh, it's all over.
I just never seen that coloration before.
Yeah.
Careful.
Just watch your delta. You're coming up. I got my hands full here.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, I'll just worry about getting this guy in here.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna hold here. And actually, I'll put him into all.
Big rock.
Sorry?
Big rock in the suction jar.
Is that a rock? Yeah.
It's
Or is that
consolidated
squishy?
stuff. That's not right. We're on jar 3, right? Yeah.
I believe so.
Yep,
yes.
that's correct.
Okay. I don't know if you can drive forward at all, Jess. Get us out
Yeah.
of this tube.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Come forward.
Zoom in a little video. Thank you.
All right, let me hold here.
There's some.
Oh my goodness, that's the other kind.
Yeah, I think you gotta keep going
Keep
a little
going,
bit ahead.
yeah.
I'm gonna zoom
Too
on
much,
that one
too much poop.
once they slurp it.
This is a nice slope here.
Yeah.
Our delta's getting a little low here.
Yeah.
Something straight ahead too.
Mm-hmm. You are like a kid in a candy store.
So much new stuff.
Nice.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, now we have to zoom
Nice
on
zoom.
this
Got it.
interesting
Yeah.
white possible sponge.
Video and come wide, please.
All right.
Nice.
Can we please take a zoom on the sponge to the right of the lasers?
Sure.
Unless we need to
I'll
keep
do the
moving.
jars.
Sure thing. Thanks, Mike.
Nav, how are we doing with ship moves?
We are holding position right now.
Okay,
So
excellent.
wait till we check this out and
Okay.
then get going again.
Wow, beautiful.
Go ahead, video. I'm pushing a bit more there.
Well, it's a type of glass sponge.
Can we get the lasers off for a second?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Lasers off. Was that was right, correct?
Yes.
Great. All right. I'm sorry. That's my fault.
There's like something growing on it.
Hmm.
See those strings coming
Mhm.
off of it?
Mm.
I don't know what that is. It's like a sponge with something else on it. Okay,
Sorry.
thank you.
Great.
Lasers back on, please.
Anything else around here you want to see, or else we're gonna take off?
Let's look at the coral, the feathery looking coral to the bottom left.
Can you put the lasers back on?
Oh yeah. Thanks.
Thank you.
Hey, video. Go ahead. That's good.
Okay, excellent. So this has been confirmed to be Bathypathes.
Go ahead and zoom in a little bit more there, video.
Which has quite an impressive depth range. We're seeing it here at 3,300 meters, and we've seen it on much shallower dives, half this depth range. So this is a type of black coral. And I believe I saw a dead one to the right, to the left of this, just laying on the mud, and
Go ahead and
might
come a
give us
little wide.
a better look at the black skeletal structure. Where did it go? Could zoom out a little bit.
Yeah, come full wide.
There it is.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Hmm.
Stand by one video. Okay, well, let's see if we can not stir up so much sediment. All right, go ahead, video. Oh, yeah.
Thank you.
Come on, please.
There you go.
Yeah.
All right. Bridge nav.
Did you want to go ahead and actually push in a little bit here? It's quite nice.
That is neat. So that's one of those fly trap anemones hanging onto the base of this black coral.
Bridge nav.
Can we get an image with the lasers off?
About 20 meter
Thank
step.
you.
090.
Got it, Data. Thank you.
All right. We'll just lateral along this, and we can keep a partial zoom in if you want, so you can see some more of the life.
Pretty little things in those little
Yeah.
crevices.
Cute little things here.
Oh, can we pan up?
Sure.
This one. Can we?
This one to the right?
Yes. So this is, I believe, well, let's get a zoom before I start
Go ahead and zoom on
thinking
in.
I know what it is. So this is another type of black coral that I have seen in video before, but I don't have a positive identification on. So if it's possible to collect it.
Yeah.
Bridge nav.
Thank you.
Yeah, can we get lasers on for a second?
Sure. Lasers on.
Hold position, please.
Thank you.
You want to go in tighter on the polyps there? Some
That's
nice
great.
one.
Oh, you can see the black
So
there.
pretty. Yeah.
That is really pretty.
Yeah.
That's great.
And it might have an anemone on it.
Look at that guy. He's clinging on to the back there. All right, full wide video. Even the bubble cam's nice on this. All right.
So as you can tell, this is a similar structure to the other feathery black corals we were seeing, the bathypathes. This one's a bit different, is that it's tapered at the tip. It has more of like a feather appearance.
Is that also one down to the left? Smaller one?
I don't know. I've never, that looks like another type of black coral called umbellapathes, which has, if it has like 3 fronds on a stalk, does it look like, yeah. That's what that one might be, which we've collected before.
Let's try this here. Hey, Aaron, you want to do me a favor?
Sure.
Press stick lock there.
Oh my gosh, where is it?
The rightmost one. Oh, you're good.
All right, now you know.
Failed at my
Yeah.
one chance to press a button.
Next
on
time.
it. Yeah, we have to draw an arrow on it or I'll forget again.
Are we trying to take the whole thing?
Yes, please. Could you, that anemone's a bit in the way. If it's possible to snip it at the base.
Do you want to try and...
Or maybe above. I can see a spot.
Yeah, I can get in there above the anemone.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Oh, falling off. Sorry, guys. 1 second. Try that again.
Just I'm going to try and get that suction nozzle out of the way.
Sure. I'm going to square up here. Sorry, Mike.
Yep, go ahead.
All right, coming back down. I'm going to angle in a bit more to the slope.
getting some shit collected.
Is that the same species next to it?
We think that one's different.
Can I take the bubble cam?
Good.
Impressive that they can recruit to a surface with so much detritus on it. Maybe
I'm
there's...
just gonna hold. I'm gonna just fly this manually there, Mike.
I'm gonna get the porch light on here.
Sure. Actually, Aaron, you wanna press stick lock for me? Go ahead. Nice. Ooh.
A dirty thing, get off of here. They're filthy.
Look how beautiful of a grab that is.
Excellent, thank you.
Where do you want to put it?
That's beautiful.
You're gonna need a pretty big box for that one. Do you think it's a floater or a sinker? I guess if you think it's a sinker, maybe would it be hard to put it in the side starboard box?
Get it in there.
No, no, no. Get the camera switched around here.
All right, flip the
All right.
cameras when you're ready.
Come around. I'm gonna come out of it.
In one of the big bins?
Yeah, what would you say, science?
Yeah, a big bin would be
Yeah,
great.
okay. Yeah, E would be perfect.
It is.
How beautiful that is. You guys have a lovely sample.
And that's sample number 48.
Thank you.
Nice.
All right.
Coming in.
Cool.
Thank you. Okay, the 12 to 4 watch is going to hand over for science. So thank you everybody for...
We're back in an hour, don't cry yet.
Oh, that's right, for
Look at
dinner
this.
relief. Yeah.
Get
Okay.
one last go.
Ridiculous.
I'll back up the slope here.
Move I got to do to get out of here. There we go. Thank you.
Yeah.
Maybe we should, since there are corals in this area, pull a Niskin. And then I'll,
Sample Niskin?
yeah, and then
Sure.
I'll officially
Sure.
sign off.
Let me just make sure I'm racked back here.
Yeah.
Do you want me to fly out a little bit above the sedimentation that's going to come up? Science, did you guys want us to kind of fly up a bit so that we get out of that thruster wash?
I'm not listening.
Or just move forward a bit?
Just want to get our attention.
Was there a question for me?
Do you guys want us to get out of this thruster wash before we take the Niskin?
How difficult is that to do? Just to back up, you mean, or?
Yeah.
Step up
I can
and
just
forward
step
a
up
bit.
a little bit, yeah.
Okay, as long as we stay near the corals.
Sure. Let me just see if I can.
Can you open the iris a bit there, video? Thank you.
So this is where we took our sample over here, and we're
Okay.
getting a little bit out of that sediment there.
Okay, excellent.
All right.
And I'm 4 meters off the ground there for you, science, in case you need the altitude.
Okay, thank you.
Oh, I can't see the Niskins.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, thank you.
Might have pulled it already.
There is one that's
Yeah.
fired.
Yeah, I just got it.
All right, 7's
All right.
fired.
So for those of you watching, that was a water sample to collect eDNA, amongst other things. And it does seem
All right,
that
I'll
the
get us out in front. We'll be ready for handover.
Yeah. Perfect timing.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Really good timing.
Thank you, Nav, Herc, and Argus.
Sure
Thanks,
thing.
you guys.
So this is the end of the 12 to 4 watch, potentially our last time with you viewers during this leg of the cruise. So thank you very much for joining us. We've appreciated you watching, and of course there's still going to be another 8 hours
All right,
of
Aaron.
dive.
I suppose we can also just wait for them. We have 5 minutes.
The ship is stopped now, right?
Ship is stopped.
Yeah, just leave it for a minute. It's just as well.
Okay.
Yeah. I want to give it a car wash here real quick.
So for our viewers who were watching a little bit earlier, we saw some yellow anemones on a
I'll ask Aaron.
coral. Those were zoantherians, we're told.
Thank you. Hey, Nav, do you mind
Okay.
moving your HiPAC screen over so Danny can see where 38 is?
Sure.
Thank you.
So it's over in here.
Okay. So she said that that distance is it's about 600 meters. We didn't get very far.
But we got a lot of pretty things.
Oh, yeah.
We sure did.
All right, so again, thank you very much for watching. The next watch is coming in and transitioning over. So as they transition over, there may be a bit of quiet here, but for those of us on the 12 to 4 watch and who are getting off the cruise tomorrow, this is the end of our watch. So our watch has ended for all of you Game of Thrones fans. Thank you very much. Have a great day, and I hope you please continue to watch.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people in here right now. There's 9 people on a shift, so you have 18 people in there now, and they're all talking to each other.
Hi guys, Science is in the back row here. Just got the switch to hand off. So the last one was 50? Okay. Last one was 49. Great.
Do you want me to keep the book or you got that?
Oh,
How do
here,
you?
you can do the book and I can do the sample log.
Okay. Thank you.
Looks like shift change is complete. Welcome 4 to 8.
Hello.
This is
Hello.
Wayne. I'll be your lead video engineer for a bit.
Thanks, Wayne. This is Carrie. I'll be your science communication fellow, keeping that conversation flowing. Hi, this is Danny. I'm the watch lead.
I'm Jenny. Sci 2.
Hi, I'm Taylor Ann. I am the Ocean Sciences intern and data logger.
I'm Guy Cochran. I'm a geologist.
Hi, I'm Dan. I'm sitting in the Herc chair.
Oh, Dan, hold on. Let's do that again.
Good afternoon. I'm Dan, and I'm sitting in the Herc chair.
That sounds better. Thank you, Dan.
I'm Antonella, Argus pilot.
Oh, we didn't hear that at all. Stand by. Antonella, can you do that one more time?
Antonella, Argus pilot.
Perfect. Thank you. All right.
Sorry, I jumped in there. I thought you already went. So we're headed east. Stepping the boat. Is that the drill?
We're headed towards point, what is that, 38? And I believe we were headed down slope to a contour line there.
And Miles, did you go or?
Yes, but no.
Yes, but
Miles
no.
Saunders, navigator.
Okay, there we go.
I was speaking to the bridge.
Well, that and you were turned down to -12. So I think the
Sounds like there was a loud person here before me.
Could have been.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, so we don't need to go down slope anymore. We're where we want to be, and we can just head towards 38.
Roger.
And that was I watched that whole last watch down in the lounge. It was really fun and really great habitat here, the deepest we've ever been in Cordell Bank National Marine Sanctuary. Already seeing things that we haven't seen before. So this looks like a great place to explore and take some zooms and some collections if we see something. So we'll definitely be in exploration and sampling mode.
I do not recognize this fish.
It looks like a grenadier just from the rear view.
Yeah, we saw a couple of those earlier.
You want to drop the delta a few meters? Yeah, so maybe run at 20.
And Dan, if we have an opportunity before we get started, if we could white balance again. There was a bit of a question that Ashley had about if she did it properly.
Sure. Want to grab that manip, stick it out there for him?
And hello to everyone who's joining us. We have folks from the United States, United Kingdom, Canada, Australia, Germany, Sweden, Puerto Rico, U.S. Virgin Islands, Taiwan, New Zealand, Netherlands, Martinique, Costa Rica, Chile, Switzerland, Barbados, and Austria. Very cool representation, y'all. Thanks for joining in. Welcome, everyone. Wayne, can you tell us a little bit about what you're doing with adjusting the camera?
Yeah, I'm teaching the camera. I'm teaching the camera what white is supposed to look like down here at the in the conditions that we have. You can see the red, green, and blue.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty close, but when the previous video engineer did her white balance, she was a little bit concerned if it was done properly. So I'm going to make sure it's done properly. So that means all our video will be okay. All right, so that's white. All right.
And what's your standard for white? You're just using your own eyes, or?
Oh, no. We just set, we focus on what we know to be a known white surface.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm gonna switch to auto black balance, which means we will lose video for a moment. So now the camera is calibrating itself to say, okay, this is black. This is what black looks like.
Mm-hmm.
And now I'm going to say, okay, this is what you're looking at should be primarily white. So you see it kind of goes through a different couple of shades, and then it says, okay, this is white.
Cool.
And now that we know what white is, I'm going to program that in. I'm going to come wide. And
beautiful.
Yeah, the green looks a little bit different. The green was, and the blue and the red are really sharp, so it now knows how to represent all the colors properly. Because
the green looked a little yellow, didn't it?
It did, a little, just slightly, but it could have been also. It gets yellow when you open up the iris like that, and it's better when you dim it. So it could have been how much light I was letting in as well. But right now we know we have a good white balance. And
Andale.
Is that on a good place, Dan?
We're on our way. Yeah. Yeah.
Roger.
Mm-hmm.
Roger.
Okay.
And for new viewers, our video is incredibly important because much of this footage is surveyed, and therefore being able to distinguish species and do accurate counts is an incredibly important piece to this research. Are we waiting on the ship?
We are waiting on Argus. The ship is moving.
Jenny, if you feel ready, do you want to share a little bit about the significance of Cordell Bank National Marine Sanctuary and Bodega Canyon?
Sure. So we are in Cordell Bank National Marine Sanctuary, which is one of 13 national marine sanctuaries, part of NOAA, the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration. And we are very lucky here on the West Coast. We actually have 4 national marine sanctuaries in California, one up in Washington. And this is an incredibly productive coastline. And so much life is here and so much productivity is here that over the years that we've had all these national marine sanctuaries designated to help protect them. And we're in an area that was added to the Cordell Bank National Marine Sanctuary in 2015. We went through a public process to expand the sanctuary along with Greater Farallones National Marine Sanctuary, which we border. And Bodega Canyon was people wanted to see Bodega Canyon added because we've known for a long time that the surface waters always seem to be quite productive. A lot of seabirds and whales in this region at times and seasonally with upwelling. And we've always wondered, well, what's in the canyon itself? And it's just in the last few years with mapping data and support from the sanctuary program and NOAA that we've been able to actually get in and start to describe the habitats that we are now charged with protecting. So starting in 2017, we started exploring in here along with Nautilus and getting a much better sense of just how diverse this sanctuary is with habitats and species that we are now trying to get to know. I remember.
Can I get a zoom on the black on the mud just to the left of, yeah, I think that's one of those spoon worms. Oh. Yeah, but it's a black one, which I don't normally see.
There's another one.
There's another one to the left.
So in 2017, when we got down here for the very first time, it really truly felt like, oh my gosh, this is a whole new sanctuary. We have so much to learn about it.
Out. Yep, coming wide.
So we're excited to be back to keep going. Even though we've been here before, we haven't really seen all of it and not even necessarily enough of it. So we're so excited to be back. This is the deepest we've been in Cordell Bank National Marine Sanctuary, so it's really fun to get to those outskirts with this great technology of Hercules and Argus and the Nautilus.
Can I get a zoom on some of these white anemones?
Sure. There's a group of 3.
Yeah.
Which, anyone in particular?
That one that's to the right of the lasers is a good one. And there's some little white squat lobster